Hello students, in this video we will continue some problems on vector theorem. Let us discuss one problem. In this problem, x plus 1 and x minus 1 are factor of ax cube plus x square minus 2x plus b. Find the value of a and b. The students, this question can be asked in the different way. If x square minus 1 is a factor of, that is ax cube plus x square minus 2x plus b, find the value of a and b. So students, let us try to understand this question. In this question, what is asked here, the two variables, one is a and second is b. The two variables, they are missing. And in the first case, we have a x plus 1 is a factor of this polynomial. In the second case, x minus 1 is again a factor of this polynomial. So we will discuss this question in the two cases, for first case and the second case. If I come into the other part of this question, the question will be same, but here this x square minus 1 is a factor of this polynomial. So what actually you have to do here, this x square minus 1 you have to factorize, and when you factorize this, the first factor which you get here, this is x plus 1. This you got by using identity a plus b into a minus b, and the second factor is x minus 1. X minus 1 is the second factor. So the process for this question is same. So don't be confused with the statement, because the solution of the question is same. You will understand the question carefully. Now let us start with this question. Now here, first step, we consider the polynomial as p of x, and first case, as I told you earlier, in the first case, x plus 1 is a factor of this polynomial. So since x plus 1 is a factor of given polynomial, we'll substitute x plus 1 0, finding x from here minus 1. And this is the important statement. According to the question, p of a minus 1 equals to 0. I'm writing 0 here because x plus 1 is a factor of this polynomial. Now let us substitute the value of x minus 1 in this polynomial. This is the given polynomial, and we will substitute the value a times of minus 1 cube minus 1 square minus 2 into minus 1 plus b is equals to 0. By solving this further, minus 1 cube give us minus a, minus 1 square 1, minus plus we get 2, and this b as such. Next step, we get minus a plus b, 2 plus 1 is 3. In the next step, I want to shift this constant term to right hand side. We get minus a plus b is equals to minus 3, and considering this equation as equation number 1. So this is the first case where we are getting an equation in term of a and b. So let us try the second case. In the second case, x minus 1 is a factor of given polynomial. We substitute x minus 1 0, finding x from here 1, and here the condition p of a 1 is equals to 0. So this is the polynomial. We substitute the value of x1. By substituting the value of x1, you get a plus 1 minus 2 plus b is equals to 0. And so by solving this further, we get a plus b minus 1 0, and shifting 1 to other side, its sign will change. Minus 1, it become positive 1, equation number 2. So here we get two equations. One is equation number 1, and second is equation number 2. Now we have to solve it. For solving this equation 1 and 2, I am following a method which is elimination method. For this, you have to check the coefficient of a and b. If they are same, the coefficient they are same, so we have to select either addition or subtraction. Let us check here. This is the first equation. First equation is minus a plus b is equals to minus 3, and a plus b is equals to 1. You see that the coefficient of a is minus 1 and the coefficient of a is 1. When we add them, they will cancel, and we only left b with us. So that's why I have selected the operation here, addition. So this operation addition is selected here. The simple reason that minus a and a, when we add them, they will cancel out. So we have just use addition operation here. So when we add them, you get a minus a plus a, it cancelled out. This value cancelled. We get b plus b 2 times of b equals to minus 3 plus 1, that gives us minus 2. And here the value for b is equals to minus 2 upon 2, and the value for b is equals to minus 1. And the next step, once we find the value of b, which is minus 1 here, this value of b we want to substitute in the first equation. This is the first equation. We'll substitute in this equation. So you get minus a, and b is minus 1. Minus a minus 1 is equals to minus 3. You get minus a is equals to minus 3 plus 1, and the value for minus a, it is equals to minus 2. This negative negative has cancelled out, and the value of a comes to be 2. So here, these are the two unknown variables we have, unknown constant we have b and a, which we found here, minus 1 and 2. Now, let us discuss one more problem of same kind, then this problem will be more clear to you. Let us try another problem. In this question, here this polynomial ax cube plus bx square plus x minus 6 has x plus 2 as a factor. X plus 2 is given as a factor, and leave a remainder 4. Leave a remainder 4 when divided by x minus 2, and find the value of a and b. Let us try to understand this question. Here two cases arises again. In the first case, x plus 2 is a factor, so remainder is 0. No. In the second case, when we divide this polynomial with x minus 2, remainder is 4. This is the important statement to understand. In the second case, remainder is 4. Let us start the question. First case, we consider the polynomial p of x, and in the first case, x plus 2 is a factor. Let us substitute x plus 2 0. X comes to be minus 2. And according to the question, you get the p of minus 2 is equals to 0. I am repeating here why I am letting 0, because this is a factor, x plus 2 is a factor, so we got p of minus 2 equals to 0. We will substitute the value in the polynomial. By solving this further, we get minus 8a plus 4b minus 8 equals to 0. You get minus 8a plus 4b is equals to 8. As I discussed in the previous question, constant term will be shifted to right hand side. Now here one more step can be possible. By taking 4 common, we can cancel few terms. I am doing it without taking common. Let us check the second step. In the second step, it is given to you that x minus 2 will divide p of x and leave remainder 4. Let us put this in the equation form. Substituting x minus 2 0, x comes to be 2 according to the question. Now here this is an important statement to understand. P of 2 is equals to 4. P of 2 is equals to 4. What does it mean? In the previous questions, in most of the question, we are writing 0 here in this case. But in the question, it is given that remainder is 4. As the remainder is 4, in place of a 0, we are writing 4. Rest calculation for the question is same. We substitute this value in the polynomial. By substituting the value, we substitute x as 2. Solving this further, we get 8a plus 4b minus 4 equals to 4. We get 8a plus 4b is equals to 4 plus 4, that is 8. We get 8a plus 4b is equals to 8, second equation. Third step for the question, we have to select operation either addition or subtraction. Let us check the equation number 1 and equation number 2. In the first equation, in the second equation, these are the two equations. We have a minus 8a and 8a. So they will be cancelled if we apply the operation of addition again. Even though if you apply the operation of subtraction, this 4b will be cancelled out. So both operation is applicable here. Any one you can select in this question. I am selecting addition problem. So by adding them, this minus 8a and 8a, again this will cancel as it was cancelled in the previous question. We get 4b plus 4b, that give us 8. That give us 8b. 8 plus 8 gives 16. Value for b comes to be 2. Next step, substituting b2 in the first equation. This is the first equation. We'll substitute in this. By substituting this, we get minus 8a plus 4 times of our b means 2 is equals to 8. Minus 8a plus 8a, 8 is equals to 8. 8 minus 8, it right hand side becomes 0. And the value of a comes to be 0. So this is the value of a, we get 0, and value for b is equals to 2. So there are some problems related to the same concept which we have discussed today. This is the practice problem on the concept which we have discussed today. You have to try these problems to make your concept more clear. Thank you for watching this video.